Welcome to Introduction to Credit Cards, brought to you by Canjo.com. Credit cards are one of the most misused financial instruments out there, but they're also very important. And I'd like to talk about why credit cards are relevant and what are some of the fees associated with them and how can you minimize these fees, keep more of your hard-earned dollars in your pocket. So that's the goal of this video. Let's start by talking about the difference between debit cards and credit cards. A debit card is linked directly to your bank account. When you use money on a debit card, you're not borrowing any money. There's no interest rate. You make a payment, your bank account is, the payment is deducted straight from your bank account, and that's pretty much the end of it. With a credit card, it's a little bit different. You're actually borrowing money from the credit card company at a predetermined interest rate. So when you use a credit card, your bank account balance does not go down. Instead, you owe money to the credit card company. So that's the major difference between a debit card and a credit card. Now, you're probably wondering, why would you ever use a credit card if you have to pay interest on the credit card, but you don't have to pay any interest on the debit card? Well, that's a really good question, and there's actually a bit of a catch that explains it. That catch is called the grace period. All credit card companies have a period during which you are charged no interest on any purchases that you make. This period usually lasts between 20 to 25 days, although it varies from card to card, and it's important to understand what the terms are for your specific credit card. So if you pay off your purchases, then this is a great way to build a credit history without incurring any interest payments. You're just paying for the goods that you purchased, and the credit card company is not making any money off of you, and that's a good thing. But here's the catch. This grace period only applies if you do not carry a balance from month to month. If you don't pay your bill off in full, you may be charged interest. And remember, credit card interest rates are very, very high. So this is not a good thing to have. And it's always good to minimize the amount of interest that you're paying. So make sure that if you can, you're paying off your balance in full from month to month. Let's talk a little bit about some of the fees associated with credit cards. The fee that I was just talking about is called a late payment fee. If you don't pay your credit card bill every single month, you're charged a late payment fee. So, simple solution, don't spend more than you earn. Minimize your credit card spending, pay off your bill in full, and you won't be hit with late payment fees. That's a very simple way to keep more dollars in your pocket. Second thing you can do, reduce your annual fees. Some credit cards will charge these annual fees, $20 or $50 a year. But there are a large number of credit cards that don't charge a fee. So take a hard look at each of your credit cards. Are you paying an annual fee for this card? Chances are you can get the same benefit without having to pay the fee. Third thing is the over-the-limit fees. Each credit card has a limit, $5,000 or $10,000. That's the maximum you can spend. If you spend more than that, you'll be hit with an over-the-limit fee. And simple way to avoid this, don't spend more than the limit. It's really, really that easy. Finally, there are what are called cash advance fees. And this is incurred by using your credit card like an ATM. If you go to an ATM and you use your ATM card, there's usually a very nominal fee or no fee associated with that. But if you try to take out cash, a cash advance on your credit card, you're hit with a pretty substantial fee. So the best way to avoid this, don't use your credit card to withdraw cash. Use your credit card to purchase goods and services in stores that accept the cards. But if you're trying to withdraw cash, use your debit card or use your ATM card that's associated with that particular machine. So that's an introduction to credit cards and fees. I hope this video has helped you clarify some of the basic concepts associated with credit cards and how to use them more wisely. For more videos on similar financial topics, I recommend you check out my website, www.canjo.com.